Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in tonight's video I want to chat a little bit about business and self-belief and the power of stepping out into the unknown and, in essence, building the path in front of you as you move through life and as you walk through life. As I exited high school back in 2010, I had no vision or no plan for where I wanted to go in life. I know I didn't want to go to uni and go through uni. I disliked school so much and the structure of the schooling system, and I know I didn't want to do another 4 or 5 years going through university. I know I did always want to start my own business, but I kind of really didn't know where I wanted to start or what I wanted to do. So that led me to the point of working in jobs. Now, working in jobs just really was something that wasn't for me in my life. Every time I got a new job, I found that it would eat away at my soul. I hated being told what to do, when to do, having to arrive and leave on a certain time, and having other people dictate my life. So I was actually lucky enough to get an opportunity to work as an applicator in waterproofing and in silicon joint sealing in construction. So I did work for a big company for about 4 to 6 months and picked up the skill of caulking, joint sealing, and waterproofing. Now, I didn't really like the waterproofing, but I became really fond of the silicon and joint sealing. And the caulking. This was something that I loved. But, unfortunately, there was a boss there that was kind of an arsehole and had no respect for me or the time I was putting in, even though I was putting my heart and soul into every job I did. So long story short, I ended up leaving the company and I was left jobless. Following that, I did start working with a close family friend who was a tiler, and I did have the opportunity to become an apprentice tiler or step out on my own and start a caulking and joint sealing business. Now, this was a crossroad in my life that was extremely difficult. The choice of either becoming an apprentice tiler or starting my own joint sealing work would dictate the future of my life. It was such a hard decision for me because working and becoming as a tiler, there was security and there was a planned path, whereas becoming a caulker and joint sealer, starting my own business, it was all, there was no plan, and it was fully stepping out into the unknown. I didn't have confidence that I could be a professional joint sealer. I didn't know if the business would be successful. I didn't know if I would get work. Everything was unknown. But I know that making that choice, I would have the freedom to own my own soul, to choose what work I did and when I did it. So I did end up choosing to step into starting my own business, stepping into the unknown. And let me tell you guys, this was the best decision and the best choice that I ever made for myself in my life. I had no plan for work I could get. There was no guarantee that my work would even be professional. I didn't have confidence in myself, and I only had very little self-belief, but I still chose to step out and start this thing for myself. Very first started, guys, I only had a very small amount of work. I started working for a very small renovation company, only doing like one bathroom every couple of weeks and getting odd jobs here and there. But as time progressed and as I started putting my name out there more and getting more referrals for the quality of work that I put in, things started to grow and grow and grow. And eventually I got to the point where I could have full-time work and could live a self-sustaining life just from the joint sealing work. Guys, this is an example of why I think it's so important to pave the path of your life as you walk through it and not walk down the path that has already been paved for you. This is why I believe it's so important to forge your way through life and create your own reality for yourself. You know, at this pathway of having the security of becoming a tiler, or starting my own corking and joint sealing business, I was very confused, and I was experiencing a lot of fear and self-doubt. But you know, I chose to follow my intuition and follow my heart. Even though it was the hardest choice of my life, I still chose to follow my heart. And as I said, this was the best decision I ever made in my life, because now to this day, I've got a flourishing business with you know, 2 guys working. So not only can I provide for myself, but I can provide for other people as well and teach other people a new skill. And I think this is one of the most beautiful things in life, guys, when you can create something for yourself and allow it to grow so you can help other people in life. This is truly living. This is what gives you a true sense of purpose. Now, going back to stepping out into the fear of the unknown and self-confidence and self-belief, this is also such another important aspect to grow into and to evolve into. Because without these things, it's hard to move forward in life. It's hard to grow into what you want to become without these things. Things can be scary, and you can have fear about not having enough or being inadequate. But just know that the first step to growing and becoming bigger and better is implementing self-confidence and self-belief. And the second step is to follow your heart and follow your intuition. Even though you might not think it may work out for you, following your heart will always lead you to a spot where you own yourself. And even if it doesn't work out for you, at the end of the day, it will put you in a position as to who you were truly meant to be and who you were truly meant to become. So anyone watching this video, what I want to say to you, especially if you're a younger girl or a younger guy, what I'd like to say to you is, even if you have fear and you don't know the path ahead, starting a business will be the very best thing for your life, especially if you're not satisfied or you feel like your soul is being eaten away by living in a structure in which doesn't align with you. If being told what to do, having to start and finish every day at a certain time, and building someone else's dream just isn't for you, then starting a business is going to be the best thing for you. And I know it's scary, I know it's a leap of faith, and I know how hard it is, but you have to follow what your instinct is telling you. You have to follow your heart. You may think it's impossible, but I promise you, if you work hard at it each and every day, if you put your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit into it, and work day by day by day at it, slowly you'll begin to gain traction. Even if it's small work here and there, over time it will snowball effect, and you'll grow it and grow it and grow it. It may seem impossible, but I promise you it's not impossible. If you've put your focus and your vision and your ambition into it, you can create any business and you can make any business grow. This is a promise that I promise anyone. And this is a true promise, guys. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to in life. You can accomplish any goal you focused yourself to. Any envision that you have, anything you want to create for yourself in your life and your lifetime, you can make it happen. It is going to be hard. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take laser focus. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take time. But if this is what your intuition is calling for you to do, This is something you must do. Starting a business in 2023 now has been easier than ever with all the opportunities arising, expansion of the world with all these new technologies coming out, artificial intelligence and all these kinds of things, new applications being created every day, new opportunities being born every day. The secret is to stand out from the crowd. The secret is to think outside of the box. If you can think outside of the box, then you can create anything for yourself. You can devise plans, and you can give birth to ideas that have never been birthed before. You can create businesses that have never been created before. It all starts in your imagination. Your imagination is the most powerful thing you have. And from the seeds of your imagination, you can literally grow anything you want in your life. This is my message for everyone today, especially the young people out there. If you feel lost in life, and if you feel stuck in life, and you feel like, a job is eating away your soul, then start a business on the side. Use your spare time to start something for yourself, something you're interested in, something you love, something you have a passion for. You can start a business at the same time as working a job. And as soon as your business starts to grow and overtake or become on par with the income you're making from your job, you can quit your job and dive deep full into the business. So this is where I end my message today, guys. You must take that leap of faith, and you must step out into the fear of the unknown. You can build what you want in life. You can accomplish your goals in life. It's about putting your focus, your time, hard work, dedication, and all of you into what you want to create. I believe in you. You can do this.